What's up, guys? Charlie Nascar here. The reason why I'm doing this video is so when it does actually happen, I can say told you so. I say I told y'all so. Or some people. I know there's other people that agree with me. And that is Bubba Wallace needs to get an opportunity to drive Cup with a good team. You know, right now he's in the Xfinity Series with Roush Fenway. Everyone makes jokes. Oh, you only get sixth place finishes. It's like for a Roush Fenway car, getting a sixth place finish is like winning with and lapping the whole field one over time. You know, I mean, heck, Ricky Stenhouse won championships for Roush Fenway and Xfinity Series. If he could do it, you know that, you know what can you say? But man, it's time for Bubba Wallace to get a Cup ride. I was hoping for, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. That he was going to replace Eric Almirola for the 8 to 12 weeks, so he could show off what he could do. But here's some other things that could happen. Penske could add a third car, put Bubba Wallace in it. Wood Brothers, even though they never have, I don't believe, they could add a second car because, him and Ryan Blaney, man, they'd be doing some Twitter wars and all that kind of good fun, too. The other thing that could happen, I think a lot of people would like it to happen, kick Danica out the fucking car and put Bubba Wallace in. Hey, that way Stuart Haas will have 4 drivers that can actually compete and win, and not just 3. That fucking bitch. I mean, Jesus Christ. I still see those things, man. I ain't had bad luck. Yeah, well, some guy had to get pulled out of a freaking car. I don't want to hear about your bad luck. Your whole career has been nothing but a bad story. I feel bad for women drivers because of you. You've actually set back women further back than anything in American history. Dumb bitch. God, I can't stand her. Swear to God, she looks like Steven Tyler with Botox. She looks like Slash without the fucking hat and sunglasses. I mean, Jesus Christ. There's tons of opportunities for Bubba Wallace. He deserves it. I think my gut's telling me, I have no proof of this, my gut's telling me that if Bubba Wallace gets in, he could have it. He could be Jimmy Johnson-esque. I don't say he could top Jimmy Johnson, but he could be at that level if he's with a good team. If he gets on a team like BK Racing, the guy's got no shot. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Oh, by the way, fuck BK Racing. But man, Bubba Wallace, that dude is legit. I don't understand it. I was thinking to myself, when Greg Biffle retired, okay, they'll go ahead and put him in that car. See, that's another opportunity for him. Roush Fenway can go up to 3 teams, and that way they can have a driver that wins and doesn't have to bring that dude Danica Patrick to victory lane. Oh, God, I fucking hate Danica. But anyway, see, that's the thing. Danica Patrick is getting an opportunity for years. Bubba Wallace deserves that. And I'll tell you right now, you give him 5 years, he'll have some wins and a lot more than just a top 6 finish in Atlanta. Bubba Wallace is legit. He deserves it. I mean, you can watch him on track. He makes a lot of good racing moves. He just doesn't have the equipment. He is straight up legit. He will blow a lot of the other young drivers out the water. Like Austin Dillon. Austin Dillon ain't legit. He's just, Austin Dillon's, he's Paul Menard with a grandfather that's still alive. I mean, shit. So many opportunities for Bubba Wallace that it makes sense. He could replace Casey Kane at Hendrick. That's another one. I don't think he'd ever drive for JGR because he actually started out with them and then they let him go because JGR just got a level of talent. They're deep in that field. They could go ahead and they could lose Denny Hamlin, Carl Edwards retired. Denny Hamlin, Matt Kenseth, Kyle Busch all could go retire tomorrow and they'll have 3 drivers ready in Cup cars by next week. That's how deep they are. But there's opportunities, man. I just think Bubba Wallace deserves to be in it. I was hoping watching practice right now that they'd make the announcement that Bubba Wallace will get a chance to drive the 43. That's another thing. Bring back the 44 car that they got rid of because Brian Scott retired. That's another opportunity for Bubba Wallace. Tell you right now, Bubba Wallace will do a lot better than Brian Scott. He is so much better than people that are racing now or have raced and they've not replaced the car, that he is worth the investment. If I owned a NASCAR team, I'd sign him and Alex Bowman and I'd be looking good. But I'm pretty sure Alex Bowman's going to be Junior's replacement. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think. I'm keeping this video forever because when Bubba Wallace starts winning championships, whenever that happens, I have a video say, I told y'all so. So, Bubba Wallace, buddy, I'm rooting for you to get a cup ride. And, fuck Danica Patrick and fuck Toyota.